した運命線をたどった白鳥光の新宿結んでほどいて手のひらに残す現状は連日に至るんでサンプルばっかちょうどいいのに更新ばっかから正直は日常が切な心よぎれたんぞいつか消えてしまうこと記憶組み合わせて再生は体が世界に響くサワーノイズ届くホームはもっと遠く窓にはビル群の音夢が終わったら告げるように今捉える
Hey, 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 was geht? How are you guys? And hey, Rico. We had yesterday night our first kiss after like 20 hours with the guy. So it was kind of late, I guess. But yeah, let's see. And I hope we finish him today and we get at least one more kiss from him. But yeah, we never know what happened, right? Oh well, that's nice when you can chill now a bit. Don't work too much. It can make you very sick, you know.
そろそろ退院しようかなって。
できるはずないでしょ。やっと面会謝絶が解けたばっかりなんですよ。
やっぱりダメ？
当たり前です。早くベッドに戻ってください。
相変わらずなやつだな。
I'm glad he seems like he is in good spirits. When we heard Okazaki had recovered enough to have visitors, Yanagi and I had gone to visit him. But I hadn't expected to be greeted with this sight when we set food into his hospital room.
あれ、柳さん、いちかちゃん、お見舞いに来てくれたの？
Okazaki greeted us while we both stood dumbfounded in the doorway. Holy shit, this guy is just recovering so fast. What the fuck? He nearly died and he's just staying there. While the nurse chased him back to his bed, he was smiling and waving.
なんで見舞われるはずの人間が勝手に着替えて退院しようとしてるんだ。
だって元気有り余ってるんだもん。
さすがに安静にしてろ。昨日まで面会謝絶だったんだぞ。
もう治ったよ。俺丈夫だからさ。
治ってません。まだ絶対安静なんです。くれぐれも勝手なことはしないでくださいね。
はーい。
After giving him a few more reminders, she left the room. We bowed to her as she left. It must be hard taking care of Okazaki, who kept arguing that he was recovered. Still, he didn't look like he planned to escape our watchful eyes. For the moment, Okazaki behaved himself.
佐伯は見つかった？
Not yet. There hasn't been much progress.
そっか。
But we definitely find him. Also, I came here to visit you today to thank you.
俺なんで
You saved my life, didn't you? Okazaki wound would have been fatal if he had taken one wrong step. It had been terrible. Miraculously, he had no after symptoms, but when I heard the extent of his injuries, the blood had drained from my face.
お前がかばってくれたから俺も星野もかすり傷で済んだんだ。礼を言うのは当然だろう。ありがとう岡崎。
Thank you so much. And maybe I should also say that I'm really, really sorry. He had been gravely wounded for our sakes. But the thing that had troubled me was how strangely happy he had been about it.
お礼を言うのは俺の方だよ。
なぜだお前俺たちをかばった時も似たようなことを言ってたな。
Okazaki smiled slightly and continued. I could see a bit of sadness in his smile.
2年前のことだけどね。友達を死なせてしまったんだ。彼は俺をかばって死んだ。そうして生きながらえて俺は自分がどうして生きてるのかわからなくなった。
Okazaki.
その時からずっと願ってたんだ。特別な誰かを守ってちゃんと役目を果たして死にたいって。でも今回はちゃんと守れたから。だから俺は嬉しいんだよ。
Okazaki laughed, telling us that his lifelong wish had been granted. But somehow it didn't sit right with me. Did Okazaki really want to follow in the footsteps of his late friend? I wondered about this.
いた。
Wow. Suddenly, Yanagi punched Okazaki. A pretty strong punch too.
何柳さん痛いよ。
バカかお前は。そんなんで死なれてもこっちの寝覚めが悪いだけだろうが。
He cut straight to the heart of the matter. But why? Even I felt somewhat relieved. Maybe Yanagi had said what I unconsciously wanted to say.
死ななかったんだからいいじゃない。
そういう問題じゃないだろ。いいか、もう二度とあんな真似させないからな。
I nodded and then I realized what was wrong. Yanagi had an air of displeasure. Is Yanagi actually pissed off?
俺は誰も犠牲にしたくない。自分の身内ならなおさらだ。綺麗事だろうが何だろうが全部守るって決めた。お前だってその中に入ってる。だから死ぬなんて冗談でも考えるな。次やったら殺すぞ。
Wow. He was contradicting himself, but it was clear that Yanagi was really irritated at Okazaki. Okazaki just sat there with widened eyes after being punched. He probably didn't expect that from Yanagi. After seeing him so calm every day, it surprised me too. Oh, he did say he was delinquent before. Hello, Kaiser, welcome back. Oh, you changed your color, right? You have now the same color like Riku for me. Interesting.
柳さん別人みたい。
Then, after sitting there flabbergasted for a beat or two, Okazaki turned to me in laughter.
でも俺はそっちの柳さんの方が好きだな。すごく面白い。
He was laughing so hard that he was crying, but he really seemed to be enjoying it.
あのな、
ただ一度理性が吹っ飛んだらめんどくさそうなタイプだよね。頑張っていちかちゃん。あれなんで驚いてるの？二人とも前より仲良しになったんだよね。特別な関係ってやつ。
How?
見てればわかるかな。
Okazaki was grinning broadly at the two of us. Yanagi looked away. All of that fire that he had shown earlier had disappeared.
柳さん相手じゃ残念だけどちょっかい出せないな。
ちょっかい出したらげんこつじゃ済まないぞ。
Wow.
でも柳さんが嫌になったらいつでも言ってね。後釜に立候補するから。
He didn't say this. Oh my god. That's actually hilarious. You shouldn't say things like that to mess with me. I stifled the embracement of being teased about my relationship and stated it firmly. I couldn't get a word in while Yanagi had lost his temper, but I felt the same. Yanagi isn't alone. If you try to die again, I'll stop you by any means necessary. I absolutely won't let you die trying to protect someone.
死なないよ。
Okazaki smiled happily. This didn't seem forced. It was a brilliant, dazzling expression.
君たちのおかげで大切なものがたくさんできたんだ。死んでられない。だからこれからも俺に守らせてね。
It's quiet. The past several days had gone by peacefully. There were no incidents to speak of. It was enough to make me wonder if the new year would be equally calm. But I knew that this was just the calm before the storm. I finally did everything I could. We compiled a list of all the places that Saeki might go for investigations headquarters. The search area was probably expanding when we factored Rei Mikuni's testimony. Still, they couldn't find him. Amidst the panic, the hours passed by quietly. It was more peaceful than it had ever been. As if to match the timing of my sign, my phone rang. When I checked the screen to see who the caller was, I blinked in surprise. Shirachi? The name displayed was Kageyuki Shirashi. He had been missing ever since the raid on the Adonis hideout. Hello, Shirashi?
そんなに焦らなくても聞こえてるよ。久しぶり。
Jirashi's voice over the phone was so business as usual that it irritated me. Where are you right now?
それは内緒。首はちゃんと外れたんだよね。
Yes, I did. Thank you, but more importantly...
で、佐伯ゆずるの居場所はまだ分かってないと。
No.
俺の方も手を尽くしてみたんだけど全然収穫がないんだ。どこに隠れてるんだか。
Oh. I gripped my phone tightly in my hand. Just where had Shirashi been and what was he doing? I'd been wondering that all this time. So, have you been looking for Saeki this entire time?
当たり前でしょ。彼を捕まえなきゃ X デーが起こっちゃう。
You want to stop X-Day, Shirashi?
少し前まで正直なところどうでもいいと思ってたよ。でも今は放っておけなくなった。なんでだろうね。
It had to be because Shirashi had finally found the human-like part of his heart. Shirashi had helped to rescue me, out of his own will, and that...
ま、そういうわけでね、ここは君の意見を聞いてみようと思って。
Huh?
佐伯ゆずるの理解者である君にね。
I understand. I was a little nervous, but I nodded. I told Shirashi everything. What I discussed with Saeki, his discussion with Mikuni, everything.
なるほどね。最終的には自分さえも殺されるべきだと。
Yes. After listening to all I had to say, Shirashi thought on his end of the line. Maybe he had a lead. Anything was fine, especially something that could lead to a break in the search.
独裁的な支配を好む人間は他人を信用しない。
After pausing for a moment, Shirashi spoke again.
故に孤独だ。でも彼は理解者を求めた。三国霊に理解されなかった孤独を君の存在で埋めようとした。彼は君を実験体と称してはいたけれど、そこに大きな矛盾を抱えている。
A contradiction?
佐伯ゆずるが正体を明かした上で君に理解を求めたところで到底叶わない願いだってこと。君は純朴で健全だ。彼を理解するにはあまりにも健全すぎる。それでも彼は君を試した。部下を使うでもなく、わざわざ自分で首輪をつけるなんていうリスクまで冒して。それは一体なぜか。そこに彼の真意が隠れている。
Saeki's truth?
そんなところなのかな。ま、教祖様は俺たちの考えも及ばない人かもしれないけどね。
Shirashi's response to my answer was casual, but
君が選ばれたことに意味があるなら、多分この答えは君にしか突き止められないんじゃないかな。
those words gave me courage. They emboldened my heart just a bit. I won't give up. I will still stop X-Day.
そっか。俺も引き続き探ってみるよ。あんまり当てはないけどね。
Thank you.
ところでさ、俺のことすぐに報告しなくていいの？
あ？
君の携帯って確か笹塚くんがいろいろいじってたよね。俺が今どこにいるか彼ならすぐにわかるんじゃないのかな。
I won't report you. I answered immediately. Besides, there was no need to. Sasuke may have already traced your location, but I'm sure that he won't say anything. You're working for the sake of others. You always have been, Shirashi. Before, it was because Adonis ordered you to, but now you're helping other people because your own free will tells you to. If you only cared about yourself, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's why I trust you. Even if he couldn't now, he'd return someday. I had faith in that.
ほんと君ってバカだよ。
Shivachi chuckled over the phone, but it sounded like a satisfied laugh.
そんなところ嫌いじゃない。
And with that, he hung up. Good evening. After work, Okazaki walked me back to the office. Enomoto and Sasuke were there. I thought Yanagi was on the roof as usual, but Enomoto said he'd gone to the store. You're here too, Sasuke.
報告にな。まあ大した進展はねえけど。
佐伯のことがさっぱりなのもあるけどよ。なんつうか怖いくらい静かだよな。このまま何も起こらず終わるのかね。んなわけねえよな。
セラの協力もあってアドニスのネットワークはほぼ掌握できた。構成員同士の連絡もそれに依存してたから残党を捕まえるのにはだいぶ役立ったが、佐伯に関しては何も出てこねえ。全国にはまだ構成員が大勢いる。それこそカウントできないくらいいる。教祖である佐伯の命令一つでいくらでも動くはずだ。殺される人間は数人じゃ済まない。
いや。
たまに思うんだけどさ、犯罪者ってどこからどこまでなんだろうな。
Enomoto mumbled out a question, his face serious.
例えばそこのワカメなんてハッキング常習犯で完全に犯罪者だし。
ああ、バカより犯罪者のがマシだ。
Wow.
俺だって法には触れてなくても人を傷つけたことはある。知らず知らずのうちに傷つけてた。自覚なくても直接的じゃなくてもそれで悲しんだやつはきっと大勢いる。誰かから見れば罪なんだよな。法で裁かれない犯罪ってやつ。
言い出したらキリねえだろ。俺も殺そうと思ったことあるし。
は？
復讐したかったやつがいる。もし相手が目の前にいたら実際にやってただろうな。タイミングの問題でやらずに済んだ。そんだけだ。
誰にでも可能性はある。そういうことだよな。
ああ、柳さんの過去も聞いたけど罪の自覚抱えて生きてきたんだろう。報復される覚悟もな。
な、星野。お前にも悪かったな。
Oh, what for? I didn't know why he suddenly apologized. I couldn't remember anything he had done to me he needed to apologize for. When I blinked in confusion, Enomoto looked away gaily.
最初はお前が犯人とつながってるって本気で疑ってた。それででもお前は頑張ってるよ。逃げ出したいくらい苦しいはずなのにちゃんと立ち向かおうとしてる。佐伯のこと見つけられなくて落ち込んでるかもしれねえけど、それだってお前のせいなんかじゃない。俺たちが向き合わなきゃならねえことでもあるんだ。お前だけが背負い込む必要なんてどこにもねえんだからな。
Enomoto. His words moved me deeply. He acknowledged me. That made me the happiest of all. I thought of him as a friend, but it made my heart tremble to hear him actually say it.
くだらねえ自己満足だな。謝ってなんか意味あんの？
Sadazuka, as usual, had to chime in with a retort.
許されたいわけじゃねえよ。ただ俺だって反省しなきゃなって。
だからバカだっつってんだ。反省だけなら猿でもできるだろ。
お前な、絶対その口の悪さで恨み買ってる。いつか刺されんぞ。
別にそれで殺されるなら自己責任。俺は俺のやりたいようにやってるだけ。誰に縛られるつもりもねえ。だからな、バカ猫。お前も好きなようにやればいいだろ。
It came to me when Sadazuka said it. I should do what I want. What did I want to do?
警察官としての立場だとか、佐伯の友人としての責任だとか。今のお前には邪魔なだけだ。そんなもんに縛られてるせいで考えがまとまんねえんなら無駄なこと考えんな。お前は直感と勢いで行動した方がよっぽどマシな結果が出る。どうせバカなんだから。
Thank you. I just had to do what I wished. Enomoto and Sadazuka were pulling for me, and that gave me courage. Since Saeki carries out judgment that isn't bound by the law, we don't know who will be targeted. Hazuki had mentioned this before.
ほんのちょっとでも悪いことしたことがないやつなんていないだろ。
That was true for me too. I couldn't claim to be completely innocent. Everybody made mistakes, so if he was going to judge everyone, no human would be left alive in the end. Saeki wouldn't just have correct humans, there would be nobody left at all.
戻った。ああ、笹塚と星野も来てたのか。
ああ、柳さんを待ってたんだよ。これ、バカ猫も見とけ。
Oh, okay, that is a rather thick document.
これまでにアドニス幹部から聞き出した情報やハッキングで手に入れた資料、それらをつなぎ合わせた。佐伯譲って人間について改めてまとめたものだ。いいかバカ猫、頭切り替えろよ。お前にも分かってるだろうが、このまま何事も起こらず来月になるなんてことは絶対にない。佐伯は必ず動く。これ読んで改めてあいつの行動を考えろ。
Understood. I go home and focus on this.
じゃあ もう今日はさっさと帰れ。
Okay.
星野、送ってく。
Even so, Yanagi had just returned a moment ago. He graciously offered to escort me back home. I was overjoyed that he wanted to take me home. But Okazaki is already waiting for me downstairs.
あいつばかりに任せるのは尺に触るんだよ。たまには独り占めさせろ。
Okay, that makes me happy. I was caught off guard by his words and I blurted out something embarrassing.
見てるこっちが恥ずかしくなってくるぜ。
Oh my
熱い
god.
な、あれ。
20歳過ぎとみそじ手前の恋愛にしちゃぬるすぎるだろ。
Wow.
だから余計熱いんだよ。あ、そういや柳先輩、いつまで星野のこと名字呼びなんですか？
Uh,
は？
Enomoto Santi jumped in this completely random topic.
やっぱ恋人同士ってからには名前で呼び合うもんだよな。だろ、タケル。
Oh ma.
俺に振るな。お前は夢見すぎ。
ロマンじゃねえか。
He's right. Speaking of romance, as a woman who had won her love in a progressive way, I really should push for more romance in my relationship. When I glanced over at Yanagi, he was clearly making a troubled expression. It's true that Yanagi really only refers to people by their surname. Maybe it was a habit spawned from his tendency to avoid getting involved with people. Also, if he did use my first name to address me, that would mean I was special.
そんな期待に満ちた目で見るな。
Can't we?
ダメってわけじゃないが、いきなりは難しい。お前だってそうだろ。
Exactly, you're Yanagi, and for some reason I don't think I'd get used to calling you IG.
別に無理する必要はない。
I'm not forcing myself to do anything, it's just unfamiliar. Besides, just once. I'm fine if you do it just one time, so please call me by my name. Oh.
なんでいきなりそんな必死になってるんだ。
It's a girl's fantasy. I don't really know why I framed it that way, but I think I made it clear that I wanted Yanagi to call me by my given name. I fixed my stare on Yanagi as his sealed lips slowly opened.
いちか。
Oh my god. Poor guy, poor guy. I hadn't imagined being such a shock. I didn't need a mirror to know I was beet red. That's so embarrassing. Smiley Yanagi had also buried his head in his hands. I was embarrassed, but ecstatic. I really wanted to exploit this opening.
なんでいい年してこの程度でこんなに恥ずかしくなるんだ？
Well, maybe it was because I was more special to him now. I couldn't ask that, of course, but I blushed even more just entertaining the thought. I'm so glad that he showed me this side of himself. Hello, Shady. Oh, you come at the right moment. Oh my god, so impressive. For both, actually. How are you, by the way, Shelly? I hope you have had a great day so far. Yanagi was always mature and dependable, but that also made him feel somewhat distant. The adorable way he palmed his head just from saying my name made me indescribably happy. Please practice until you get used to it.
わかった。練習しておく。
His face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh well, I'm fine, thank you. I think I don't know. I feel even embarrassed by the situation there actually. And his face. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm good. Now. I practice too.
あ
We were engulfed by this tidal wave of embarrassment.
なんだこの少女漫画の世界。
Enomoto, wow. Oh my god.
いつまでも二人の世界作ってねえで、さっさと行けよ。
They were clearly sick of us. Lol. You there, Kazuki? The first thing I did when I got home was to call Kazuki's name. Today was December 30. There were 2 days left until X day. Tomorrow is the day of truth. We didn't have any warning, but I knew it would happen. That's why there was something I needed to tell Kazuki. Okay, enjoy your look.
どうしたんだよ。真剣な顔して。
I want to talk about serious topic. Mind if I come in?
いいけど。
I entered the bedroom and plopped down on the nearest seat. Shaking his head, Kazuki sat across from me. Hey, if everything gets resolved and Shinjuku returns to normal, let's go see mom and dad and then have a proper talk with them together. Kazuki, you have big dreams, right? You want to be a musician. You don't want to run the business, right?
おう。
We should let mom and dad know that. You tell them that you try your hardest to reach your goal and ask for their support. They never know if you don't tell them, so they won't understand until you do.
うん。
I'll be rooting for you. My feelings were sincere, but I didn't know what would happen tomorrow. It was entirely possible that I wouldn't get to talk to our parents with Kazuki. I couldn't just ignore that risk. That's why I planned to contact them in advance. I wanted them to let Kazuki follow the path he wanted.
おい。
What?
もうアドニスの連中は捕まったんだろ。
Yeah, we haven't caught all of them.
もうお前が危ない目に遭う必要もないんだろ。
Kazuki.
俺の知らないところで勝手に死んだりしないよな。
Kazuki had probably figured out that Akito had been arrested. Ever since I had become involved with X-Day, Kazuki's life had grown increasingly chaotic. What with the bodyguards and all. I assumed that he was probably anxious, afraid he might lose someone close again. It'd be alright. I won't die and leave you alone. I reached out and rested a hand on his head. It was the only way to express what I felt. But there are still things that I have to do. Up to this point, so many people have helped me. I'm a weak, inexperienced rookie cop. I've only come so far thanks to the people supporting me. It's thanks to them that I even faced you. I couldn't do it alone. I don't want to waste the sentiments of the people who are important to me. I want them to be happy every day. So, Kazuki, can you support my dream too?
わかった。応援する。
I was sure he was still anxious. Him being on the verge of tears said it all. Still, Kazuki nodded. He was trying his best to accept how I felt. Thanks, Kazuki.
俺もずっとイライラしてて、八つ当たりばっかしてた。あんなの子供の反抗期だよな。ふてくされてばっかりで、ちゃんと分かってもらおうとしてなかった。俺、絶対音楽で成功する。本気で好きなこと、やりたいことして、有名になってやる。今までみたいに守られるだけじゃなくて、姉ちゃんのこと、俺が助けるから。だから、絶対死ぬなよ。ちゃんと、生きて、頑張ってこい。
Of course. It had been a long time since Kazuki called me as his big sis. The nostalgic ring of that name steals the resolve within me. Now then. After Kazuki went to sleep, I took out the stack of papers that Sasuke had given me. It was a dossier on Yuzuru Saeki. I had to read and understand truly, and then come up with the right answer tomorrow. There wouldn't be any new information. It was just a compilation of Mikuni's testimony and the intelligence gained. But it might spark an insight that gave us lead on Saeki, no matter how small it was. There are a lot of analyses from the criminal psychologic perspective. When I poured through the tortoise jargon, I felt that something was off. Was Saeki really thinking in such complex terms? It might be true that he was a criminal that the average person wouldn't comprehend. But, like Yanagi had once said, he was still a human. A creature that moved on emotion. His wish is to erase sorrow. That's why he wanted a sympathizer. But like Shirashi said, he didn't think there was anyone who would understand him. So, what sort of figure was the sympathizer that he sought? His ideal is a regular person who has the determination to fight and struggle in their daily life. He had committed many terrorist acts to teach people that malice was close to home. And he chose me as a test subject for his normal human and tried to test my resolve. When I thought it through to that conclusion, a troubling idea came to my mind. He had said that in the end he deserved to be killed as well. Meaning that even if his ideal world came to be, he wouldn't live in it.
もう耐えられないんだよ。こんな悲しみ抱えきれない。全部消さなきゃいけないんだ。
I won't stand Idilba anymore. Enough of this unnecessary sadness. He had looked so pained. It was a cry from the depths of his heart. He wants to end all the pain and suffering. Is that his wish? In that case, a sympathizer wasn't someone who could understand Saiki. What if it was someone who would inherit his ideals after the sorrow was gone? Let's think about this more deeply. I didn't know if I was correct or not. I was slowly putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I read the report over and over, going over the details, thinking desperately. What was his true wish? Oh, one day left. Oh. It was the day before X-Day. I had come to the shooting range to focus. Ushida had told me that there wouldn't be any work for SCRPO today. He knew the situation and was worried about me, but he still saw me off with a smile. X-Day is tomorrow. If Saiki was going to move, today was the day. In other words, today was the only day left to stop him.
星野、
I turned around when I heard my name. It was Yanagi. You came all the way here?
森岡さんがな。
Morioka must have given Yanagi permission to come here, knowing that I was here.
集中できたか？
Yes,
考えはまとまったか？今、俺にできることは少ない。だが、何があってもお前を支える。お前の選択を見守る。そばにいる。だから、お前は前だけ見ていろ。
okay. Saiki is... And his final objective is... He chose me because... Right now, Saiki is... Saiki's where he first put the collar on me. I think he's at this church in Shinjuku Garden.
だが、さすがに警察も目をつけているだろう。佐伯が潜んでいる様子は全くないと聞いたぞ。
Yes, I hear that too, but I'm sure that he visited that place. Today, right before X-Day begins. The reason was that Saiki was personally waiting for me to arrive. That's why I believed he'd be there. Saiki's final goal is to erase sorrow from the world, To do that, I think he wanted to test to see whether I'd be able to kill him. If I did, then other normal humans would use the same means that I did. That was what Saeki had decided. If the one who inherits his will repeats what he's done, his ideals will come true. He's set on that. Saeki will use himself to try and carry the experiment to its final stage. That's why he's waiting for me.
なるほどな。それなら確かに実験がスタートした場所で待っている確率が高いか。
Yes, for me, that's where everything all started.
わかった。問題は捜査本部に報告するかどうかだ。
If we reported it, Headquarter could probably mobilize units to encircle and take Saeki into custody. If that happens, I won't be able to persuade him. Probably be killed in a shootout without question. Of course, not reporting it could also lead to a similar outcome. Shinjuku Garden was sure to be under surveillance. But at least I could buy time. Was that the right place, though? I call it in. I'm police officer after all. I wanted to face Saeki, but I also couldn't ignore my duty and sense of justice as an officer. I didn't want to. Boss were indispensable to me.
いいのか？
Yes, I want to talk with him, so if I tell Morioka and Minigishi, they'll get it.
ああ、そうだな。
Yanagi smiled. He seemed satisfied somehow.
そうした方がいい。最近は警察であるお前が逮捕するべきだからな。お前を交渉役にしてもらえるよう森岡さんに掛け合ってみよう。
Okay. Nobody's here. There was no one in the church. I thought there would be officers camped in the area, but there was no sign of them. Was I wrong?
決めつけるのは早い。まだ日が落ちたばかりだしな。
Yeah. He could still show up, just as I thought that. I heard footsteps slowly approaching. I turned to look at the source of the sound. Saeki was there. He was expressionless. I couldn't read him.
ちゃんと来てくれたんだな。ここまでお膳立てしてきてくれなかったら心の底からがっかりするところだった。
Why have you shown yourself? I was pretty sure I already knew the answer, but I still had to ask. For you to show yourself after all this time, it's almost as if you want to be arrested. If you just run, if you just hide yourself, X-Day would happen for sure. So why do this?
お前にはもう分かってる。
Saiki smiled weakly, and now I was certain.
お前に会いたかったからだよ。ただそれだけ。
I had been right after all. He wanted to test whether I would be able to kill him. But is that really all? What if deep down he actually wanted me to stop him? Do you want to stop X-Day?
今さら俺を説得するつもり？
If that's what you want.
無駄だよ。俺の考えは変わらない。X デーを止めたいなら、俺が憎いなら、俺を殺せ。
That's not going to happen. I shook my head with strong conviction. I wouldn't dance to Saiki's tune. There would be no point if I killed you. This won't go to the way you've planned. I won't let people kill each other. People have to live their lives, no matter how sad they feel or how strong the hatred is. They have to, no matter what. But people cannot actually live in a world you think is ideal. I can't accept the way you think.
そうか。
Saiki's expression didn't change a bit. He probably known what I was going to do from the start. Sheesh. But then he quietly drew a gun and pointed it at Yanagi. Oh. Yanagi reacted, drawing his own weapon, but he was a moment too late. Shit. Yanagi.
かすっただけだ。お前はあいつの動きを止めろ。
His voice was calm. I sighed in relief as I made sure he was fine. And my hand moved to my holster. Ishikawa. I have to stop him. I had to shoot, not to kill him, to stop him. I had to shoot to protect others. I'll be fine. All my training has been for this day. I had to shoot to protect others.
のんびりしてる暇はないだろう。
Saiki's bullet had missed Yanagi by a hair. To unsettle me and provoke me into killing himself, Saiki had targeted Yanagi. This asshole man. This was no time for hesitation. First, I make him drop his weapon. Oh my god, I need to save here. I think if I fail this, I'm fucked. Maybe I already fucked up. Oh my god, please don't. Right on the target, my shot struck Saeki's burst. The gun fell from his hand. Oh, I hit it. Good.
さすがの腕前だな。
Saeki seemed unfazed by the gunshot. His wounded hand reached for his waist. Is he hiding a backup weapon? I couldn't let him draw that. Fuck! What that I saved? I think I failed now, no. Yanagi? But I was a little too slow. My shot hit Saeki, but he pulled the trigger first. Yanagi fell to the ground with a groan. Another gunshot rang out. Shit! I fucked up, guys. I think I fucked totally up right now. Oh my god. Why there is a fucking gunshot in the game? I need to hit the trigger, right? Oh my god. Yanagi, stop it. Enough. I rushed over to Yanagi and desperately shielded him with my own body. I couldn't let him be hurt any further. No, you're not. Yanagi. And hey, Marple. But Yanagi rose, clutching his wounded abdomen, and moved in front of me. He was trying to shield me.
そいつは犯罪者だよ、星野。どんな理由があろうと人を傷つけた。誰かの未来を奪った。俺と同じだ。
That isn't true. He's not like you at all. Yes, Yanagi had certainly hurt someone before, but he wasn't the same as Saeki. Yanagi had always bore that sorrow on his own. He didn't blame the world or other people. He wasn't like Saeki, who tried to change the world because he couldn't stand the burden. I was too angry to see straight.
やめろ。ダメだ、星野。いつか。
I couldn't hear Yanagi's place.
ちゃんと殺せるじゃないか、星野。俺の理想の世界、お前が叶え。
I didn't miss. I put a bullet in his heart. I couldn't miss. I killed Saeki. Yeah, I think I shouldn't kill him. Oh my god. 3 months have passed since that day. Due to Saeki's death, the new year came and went without the X-Day plan coming into play.
いちか。
Back then, when Ishika shot Saeki, she lost sight of herself. She was in shock and didn't react to my attempts to get through. She was debriefed at headquarters and sent home in a state of shock. And then she disappeared the next day. I've been searching for her ever since.
新宿は元に戻ったぞ、いちか。
Adonis had largely disbanded after Saiki's death. There was no one left to give the orders. The quarantine was lifted from Shinjuku and the weapons ban was reinstated. Shinjuku had finally returned to normal. But you aren't here in it.
なあ、お前がいなきゃ意味がないんだ。
I wanted to give the people their lives back. I'd never said anything so high and mighty before. If this was the cost, then it wasn't worth it. That was how I felt now. Oh my god, it's so sad.
人々が笑い合い、時には泣いて、支え合って悲しみを乗り越える。そんな普通の世界。
It was the peaceful world that we aimed for.
でも、お前がいない。
She was out there, somewhere, alive. She was probably on the verge of tears. So I had to meet her.
俺がお前を見つけてやらなきゃな。
Once she had found me, now it was my turn.
お前を見つけ出して、名前を呼び合って、手をつないで、当たり前の日常を一緒に。
I promised her that we'd be happy together.
お前の笑顔が見たい。
In the crowds, I could see people living their normal lives. They enjoyed their peace.
こんな未来、俺はいらなかった。
Right now, I hated this world where you didn't exist. Let me drink something before I try this again with the trigger mode. Oh my god. So sad. Yeah, from rage to sadness to horniness. I don't know what. Yeah, like everything. I don't know. But yeah, that was a tragic ending. The tragic love end, I guess. So I need to hit the fucking trigger. I think 2 or 3 times right. If I don't, I fuck up again. So that will be now interesting and probably will take me a while. So Question is, I think I didn't fail the first time when I was shooting. So I just need to hit one more time, maybe. Oh my god, it's actually so embarrassing that I'm so bad in shooting. Oh my god. Good that I'm not a guy.
さすがの腕前だ。そいつは犯罪者だよ。やめろ。
Oh my god, I failed it. Again!
.さすがの腕前。
Oh, I hit it. But we never know. Maybe I need to shoot again after this, right? Or again, and then I fail it again. Oh my god. The next shot struck his thigh. He lost his balance and went to his knees. Once the shot landed, Yanagi rushed toward Saeki.
警察だ！おとなしくしろ！
The SET teams on standby stormed the compound. Maybe Yanagi had given them a signal. On his knees, Saeki pointed a gun at his own head. There was still some distance between him and Yanagi. Yanagi wouldn't get there in time. I fucking need to shoot again. I knew it, guys. That's why I saved. I think if I don't shoot now, he will just kill himself and then I have a tragic end again. Hello, Ren. How are you today? I'm just... Well, I killed him, by the way, the first time. And it was a tragic end. It was because I failed the trigger mode. And it seems like I need to finish the trigger mode 3 times, actually. So if I don't hit now, probably he will kill himself and we have again a tragic end. Oh my god. Why? Why they do this to me? I won't let you die. Well, we see, right? Well, Ren, I'm very sorry. I let him die the first time, so could be that I let him die again. It depends if I hit now or not. The trigger mode. I steadied my aim. Did I hit it now? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that looks good. My last shot struck Saeki's shoulder. His arm went limp and I saw the muscle move away from his head. Yanagi didn't waste that opening.
これで終わりだ。
He's not dead, Ren. Saeki was disarmed of his weapon and then restrained. He didn't make any further attempts to resist. I shouldn't tell you where I shooted him when I got the tragic end before. Ishika actually shooted him in the heart and killed him. Oh my god. I closed down Saeki, gun still trained on him. As I approached, I holstered my weapon and took out a pair of handcuffs. Yuzuru Saeki, you're under arrest for murder and insurrection.
星野、お前はこの先もずっと苦しみ続ける。
Saeki didn't resist, but he seemed terrible sad.
救えなかった人間を思って心を痛め、理不尽な悪意に潰されそうになりながら悲しみを背負い続けることになる。どうして俺を殺さなかった？お前がやらなくても俺は死刑になるんだぞ。
Saeki was fixated on justice, justice without a doubt. But when we couldn't come to an agreement, then my chest did hurt. I understood, because this was justice, because there was no compromise, we would never see eye to eye.
悲しみを消し去ることは不可能だ。
Yanagi's quiet words put an end to the bitter silence.
どんなに辛くても傷つけ合うことになっても人は悲しみを背負い続けていかなきゃいけないんだ。けどな、本来人は一人じゃない。悲しみに耐えられないときは支え合うことができる。頼れる人間がいない。警察が話を聞いてくれなかった。身を守るためだった。いろんな事情はあるだろう。だが、だから殺したなんていうのはただの言い訳だ。どんな衝動に駆られても、人は己と戦わなきゃいけない。自分自身で乗り越えなきゃいけないんだ。
Yanagi had gone overboard once because he couldn't rein his feelings. He had the resolve to bear his sins for life. He decided to own them as long as he lived. Wow, Ren, just wow. But he is crazy. You should be careful with this guy. It made me want to support him with all of my might.
それは強いやつの言い分だ。どんなに傷ついても悲しくても前を向いて生きられるかもしれない。でもこんな世界じゃ生きてられない人間だってこの世にはいるんだよ。
And thoroughly, Saeki's whispers described the unvarnished truth of the world.
臨時ニュースです。先ほど X デー事件の主犯であるテロ組織アドニスの教祖が逮捕されました。これにより新宿隔離措置の解除について支給方針を固めると政府より発表が。
マジか。ここから出られるってことかよ。
本当にもう怖い事件とか起こらないの？
やったやったやっと元に戻れるんだ。
もう怯えて暮らさなくてもいい。よかった。本当に。
And just before the calendar rolled over, that happy news came. Shinjuku was a joyous place for the first time in a while. Week's day didn't happen. Somehow we had saved Shinjuku. Let's go. Oh, is that all?
確認は取れましたし、聴取はもう十分です。お疲れ様でした。
こんなあっさり解放されるとはな。
Saeki had been arrested, Yanagi and I had been interviewed and then promptly released. They didn't even ask us anything significant, and we didn't bring it up ourselves. Maybe Morioka had been there to witness the entire episode.
後日改めて呼び出されるとは思うが、別に説教でもないだろうからな。安心しろ。お前たちは事件解決の功労者だからな。本当にご苦労だった。
No,
あなた方は力を尽くしてくれました。いくらお礼を言っても足りませんよ。
ああ、そうだ。X デー事件は本当に長く厄介な山だったからな。警察も煮え湯を飲まされてばかりで多くの犠牲者を出してしまった。それを止めてくれたんだ。君たちには心から感謝する。だがこれで一安心だと腰を下ろすわけにもいかない。
ええ、喜ぶにはまだ早いですね。アドニスの残党は全国に残っています。
Ren, can you remind me that I still need to check who is the voice actor from Minigishi? Because his voice sounds so good, so relaxing, I don't know. It gives me like chill vibes.
何より今回の一連の事件は警察の怠慢が引き起こした問題と言っても過言ではないからな。まずは体制の見直しが急務だろ
う。心得ています。どんな小さな声でも助けを求める者の存在を見過ごさず、安心を与える組織であれるよう。
特防にはこれからも活躍してもらうことになりそうだな。
ああ、お前が懸命に人の声に耳を傾けたから、諦めなかったから得られた結果だ。特防として警察官としてお前にしかできなかったことだと思う。
Yes.
今も恐怖や悲しみに襲われながら暮らしている者たちがいる。彼らを守ることが我々警察の仕事だ。警察としてあるべき姿を取り戻そう。悲しみを抱く人間を一人でも減らすために。
Oh, wait, he don't has a lot of roles actually. Maybe he's pretty new in the branch. I was more impressed with the Superintendent General than I had ever been before. Wow, this is amazing.
やっぱ事件解決っつったらパーッと祝杯をあげないとだろ。
相変わらず単純思考だな。ワンパターンつうか芸がね。
ミネオくんらしくていいじゃない。
I went to the office and found Enomoto and Sasazuka there, as well as Okazaki. table was crowded with food, snacks, and drinks that they had apparently bought at the convenience store.
大丈夫か？
Yeah, I'm good. I returned Yanagi's concern with a smile. The scars of arresting Saeki wouldn't disappear overnight. But I couldn't stop. I had to keep on fighting. I'd decided to press on, despite the sorrow.
お前はすぐに無茶するからな。甘えたいときはちゃんと言え。
Okay. Lol. Okay. Yanagi's large hand stroked my head.
お前には俺がいる。どんなに悲しいことがあっても俺が支える。何があっても一緒に乗り越えればいい。
柳先輩、イチャついてねえで早いとこ乾杯の温度お願いしますよ。
俺か？
あんたしかいないだろ。
そうそう、やっぱり柳さんが締めてくれないとね。
こういうのは慣れてないが。
Yanagi stood up sighing. He raised the glass and looked at all of us. His eyes were gentle.
警察を辞めてここに事務所を構えたとき、俺には何ができるかは分からなかった。組織を抜けた自分に残った小さな力で何かを成し遂げられるなんて思ってなかった。協力者が増えても仲間と呼んでいいのかどうかも分からなかった。だがこうやって今日この時を迎えられたのは間違いなくここにいる全員のおかげだ。誰一人欠けちゃいけなかった。今はそれがよくわかる。それぞれが自分の目的のために動いていたとしても、俺の言葉に耳を傾けてくれたことに感謝する。本当にありがと
真面目か。硬いっすよ柳先輩。
まあそう言うな。一段落はしたがこれで終わりというわけじゃない。俺は明日から今度こそ普通の探偵事務所としてここでやっていく。それぞれ進む道は違ってもお前たちは俺の大切な仲間だ。何かあったら頼ってくれ。
いや。
当然じゃないっすか。柳先輩も遠慮なく頼ってください。
情報提供料はもらうけどな。
俺も仲間になれて嬉しいよ。
それじゃあ乾杯。
With that, the party quietly started. Well, it was quiet at first.
これうまいな。
それ俺が食おうと思ってたやつだ。
Holy shit.
早い者勝ちだろ。
どうもっす。ちゃんと和樹くんも連れてきましたって。ああ
This guy's also. Oh my god.
ああ、吉成くんお疲れ。
先輩、先に始めるなんてひどいっすよ。
ごめんごめん。あ、俺のいちごポテチ買ってきてくれた？
Wait, strawberry potato chips? What? What do you mean, Okazaki? I don't even think that exists. Did you guys ever tried strawberry potato chips? I mean, I can't even imagine how this tastes. What?
買っていちごポテチってこの人の趣味だったんだ。
I swear, Okazaki is just so weird.
はい、和樹くんもどうぞ。
どうも。てか、なんでここに俺が混ざってんのか意味わかんねえけど、居心地悪い。
But it could be that it actually tastes very good. I mean, we don't know. Only when we try it, right?
何言ってるんですか。俺がいるじゃないっすか。恋バナしましょう。
へえ。
吉成さんはヒートアップすると泣き出すし、うざいから嫌です。
恋バナなんて泣いてなんぼ。
God, this guy. What a surprise. Yoshinari had been assigned to protect Kazuki, and it looked like they were getting along.
Yo, Enomoto!
Wait, what is this guy doing here?
佐竹さん、来てくれたんすね。
そりゃお前に呼ばれりゃな。はあ、いい面構えになったじゃねえか。
ずっと心配かけてすみませんでした。俺、また警察官目指して頑張ってみます。そう、決めたんです。
うん、待ってるぜ。お嬢ちゃんもこれからもよろしく頼むな。
Yes, sir.
もう始まってるね。
Sakuragawa and Mukai and Moshida?
まだ仕事中だったんだが、桜川さんに引っ張られてな。
When there's eyebrow guy. Oh.
笹塚に聞いたんだけど、祝勝会だって？あんたの上司なら功労者でしょ？
Yes.
よくわからんが、いろいろ大変だったみたいだな、星野。
Moshida, I'm truly sorry for making you worry.
何言ってるんだ。俺は心配するだけで何もしてやれてない。大きな山は越えたが、これからも俺たちの仕事は続くからな。心機一転、よろしく頼むぞ。
Yes, sir.
やっぱりこういう時はお酒ですわ。仕事なんて忘れましょう。
That itself sounds troubling. Sakuragawa, thank you so much for everything that you've done.
いや、私はそんな役に立ってないし、それより話だけは聞いてたからさ。ずっとあんたのことが気がかりだったよ。
Sorry.
ま、だいぶハラハラさせられたけど、もう全部パーッと水に流してあげる。あんたが無事でよかった。ほんとそれに尽きるからね。
Thank you. And
なんだこれは。
why he is also now here. I don't even think we have so much space in the office. But okay.
他には話せない極秘情報が見つかったと聞いてきてみれば。
森岡さん、真に受けていたんですか？
おい、分かってたのか？
ええそうですね。笹塚君にはだいぶ助けられましたから、それのお礼を兼ねてということでお邪魔しましょうか。
まったく。
森岡さんたちも今日くらいは羽目を外していいと思いますよ。
そうそう、飲みましょう。
おい、思い切り溢れてるぞ。下手な注ぎ方をするな、ボンクラ SP。
Oh, wow.
元気ですね。
I'm sorry about all this. Before I knew it, several hours had passed. The office was crowded and filled with a warmth that didn't resemble winter time. Oh, Yanagi's gone. I looked around for him and I finally found him. He had separated from the crowd and was trying to leave through the door. Another smoke break? How many cigarettes is that today? I'd snuck up behind him. Yanagi spun around. He had a slightly bitter smile on his face.
まだ5本目くらい。
Really? But I get it. Now that the job's over, you want to have a smoke, right?
そういうことだ。悪い。見逃してくれ。
If I can convince you.
もちろん。歓迎だ。
His smile quickly transformed from bitter to gentle. The natural ease of it dazzled me.
柳、
森岡さん、
よくやったな。警察。
はい。でも森岡さんの教えは一生忘れません。ありがとうございました。
なんだ急に。持ち上げても何も出ないぞ。まあ今度飲みにでも連れて行ってやる。星野もな。
Thank you, sir. Morioka looked kinder than I'd ever seen him before.
タバコか。行ってこい。
森岡さんも喫煙者なんだがな。
Ren, Morioka also smokes, so you should think if he's good for you or not. It depends how much he smokes, I guess. Maybe Morioka was just trying to be considerate. It wasn't exactly a secret, we were together. On the roof, we discovered a guest.
いや、
白石。
元気そうで何より。
Shirashi hadn't changed a bit. I breathed a sigh of relief at that. But after the relief, a flurry of doubts came rushing forth.
お前、今までどこにいたんだ？何をしてた？なんで連絡の一つも。
いろいろ？
いろいろで片付けるな。ちゃんと説明を。
それはちゃんとするよ。新宿署でね。
That mean you're turning yourself in?
もうやることは終えたからね。あまり役には立てなかったみたいだけど。
They changed the Wi-Fi password out. Oh wow, rip Ren. That's rip. Yeah. Shirashi was also involved. He actually know Rei Mikuni when Rei was a child. And he too. No, that's not true. If not for Shirashi's phone call, I wouldn't have figured out Saiki's true intent. Additionally, he helped me many times in the past to help me get to that point. When I had been an emotional wreck after being collared, he gave me guidance and advice. Even if he was doing it for his own amusement, he had probably saved my life. Well, we'll be waiting for you, so make sure you come home.
今は殴らないでおいてやる。だが、帰ってきたら一発くらいは殴らせろ。その腐った少年、いっぺん叩き直してやる。
あは、お人よしコンビだな。それだけでいいんだ。
寛大なダチに感謝しろよ。それで済ませてやるから。帰ってこい。
Shirashi smiled. He looked like he was on the verge of tears. He looked nothing like an emotionless doll. He was a true human being.
挨拶もできたことだし、俺は行くよ。
Yeah.
それじゃあ、またね。
With that, Shirashi went downstairs. Morioka and Minigishi were in the office. Maybe he'd come here knowing that. Did he come here to say farewell? While we'd been talking, the night sky had taken on the tint of sunrise.
やっと日常を取り戻せるんだな。
Yanagi mumbled while looking down onto the city. He wanted to reclaim normal life for Shinjuku. He could finally see that his dearest wish was within reach.
だが、全部が元通りになるわけじゃない。ここから俺たちの未来を。
Yeah.
ありがとな。ずっと俺のそばにいてくれて、俺を信じてくれて、俺を好きでいてくれて、ありがとう。
Yanagi looked straight into my eyes. He pulled me towards him by the shoulders. Okay, let's go, boy. Please. Let it not be only a hug. This time. Yanagi. He embraced me, patting me on the back.
よく頑張ったな。もう泣いていい。
At his gentle urging, I felt the tears slowly begin to pool and fall. Yanagi. The memories welled up inside me, so many of them arrived in a chaotic surge that I couldn't describe them. But there was sadness mixed among them, and pain so bad I dearly wanted to forget. I thought this too. I need to change my face again. I'm sad. Maybe if I keep looking like this, kiss, he still makes it. Let's see. Saiki said that he had to get rid of everything to erase the sorrow. It was an extreme philosophy, but it was still a real one. But it's unacceptable to me, no matter what. If none of these terrible things had happened and everything had been erased, perhaps I would never have met Yanagi. I might never known this pain, but neither would I know this happiness and warmth. The present exists because of what I overcame. That's why I disagreed with erasing things, even if there were sad moments. I love you, Yanagi. I channeled my emotions into those words. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for trusting me.
ああ、たくさん辛い思いをさせたな。思い切り泣いて、そうしたら笑ってくれ。
He gently stroked my back. He soothed me until the tears gradually began to slow. I felt the warmth of his back through my palms as I shut my eyes. Then Yanagi stirred. I noticed that he was reaching for something in his pocket. What? What?
渡すタイミングがつかめなかったんだが、これ遅くなったけどな。クリスマスプレゼントだ。
He handed me a gift. It was a small square box. I wasn't expecting this, and as a result, I was speechless. A present?
柄じゃないが、これでも必死で選んだ。
Thank you so much. Can I open it?
それはもちろん。
What is inside there? What do you think, guys? Yeah. But he is blushing. At least this is cute. Then I opened the package to find a case, and inside the case was it was a simple ring sitting among some cushions. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's a ring. What the fuck? A ring?
女のというか、お前の好みなんてわからないから、気に入らなかったら悪い。
Yanagi looked away. I could tell he was impressed. He was also a little nervous. Not at all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I don't even know what to think. On the other hand, I was so shocked that my reaction was pretty odd.
じゃあ、手出せ。
Okay. I held out my hand. I felt like even my hands were blushing.
「お前には押されてばかりだったからな。
Yanagi slides the ring into my left ring finger. As the ring moved into place, I unwillingly started crying. I was happy. How could I not cry?
本気だって分かってもらいたかった。これでも緊張してたんだからな。
You nervous?
お前のことになると冷静じゃいられなくなるんだよ。
That's so true, right? Those words made me happy too.
会いに行っただろ。1月を迎えてもこの街でお前と一緒に行きたいって。
Hello, Orion. Hydrate, okay. Dann.
ずっとだ。これから先、ずっと何があってももう話してやれない。長い間人との関わりを避けてきたから、こういうのは慣れてないんだが、俺は一度執着したらしつこいぞ。正直最後まで責任取るつもりでいる。それでもいいか？
Of course it is. I answered instantly. Words weren't enough, and I nodded repeatedly while crying. I'm willing to be as tied down as you want.
いや、それもどうなんだ。
But I mean it.
本当にお前にはやられっぱなしだな。あと、泣けと言ったのは俺だが、泣きすぎると頭が痛くなるぞ。
It's too late. I'm so happy. I can't stop. Oh my god, her smile is also cute. Look at them.
まあ、喜んでもらえたならいいか。
I know it'd be okay. I love you.
俺もお前が好きだ。いちか。
There was no holding back these tears anymore. I inched closer to Yanagi's face, and our sighs mingled as I closed my eyes. Then,
よし、そのまま行け。おい、押すなって。
dude, they didn't kiss and now Enomoto comes in. Are you kidding me? They're just lurking. Oh my god.
バカ、声が大きい。
From behind, I heard voices that probably weren't intended to be overheard.
あ？
I quickly whipped around to look behind us.
うわー、誰だ押したの。
Dude. Enomoto spilled forward out of the crowd that had been quietly spying on us from the doorway. Yanagi silently looked down at Enomoto. Somehow I could tell that he was angry, but I'd leave it be for now.
柳先輩、違うんですよ。別にミーハー気分で見てたわけじゃなくてね、恋人たちを温かく見守ろうって思ってね。
ほう。俺は普段冷静だとか大人だとか言われてるけどな。
Oha! He sounds so pissed off.
知ってたか、榎本。昔はちょっとやんちゃしてたんだ。
ちょっとっていうか、かなりあれですよね。指ポキポキ鳴らすのをやめましょう。ね、先輩、関節太くなるし。
自分でも結構驚きなんだが、こいつのことになると心が狭くなるみたいでな。
はあ、話し合えばわかる。
Oh god.
よし、榎本。はあ、食いしばれ。
すいませんでした。
Holy shit, what? I burst into laughter. The tender mood had been spectrally blown away. Wow. It probably wasn't right to laugh at Enomoto, but I doubt that Yanagi would do any permanent damage.
ミネオくんなかなか粘るね。
粘らない方がマシな気もしますけどね。
俺ちょっと峰夫さんの方を応援したいんだけど。マジか。どう考えても柳さんの方が要物件だ。
おやお姉ちゃん取られちゃって寂しいってやつ。かわいい弟だな。
うるせえ。
あら、なかなかいい景色じゃありませんか。ここで飲むのもいいかもしれませんわね。いや、いくらなんでも寒いでしょう。
Everyone had gathered on the roof to watch Yanagi semi-playfully roughhouse Enomoto a little bit. It's so lovely. It was cold, but everyone was in good spirits. There were bright expressions. Even Enomoto was laughing while he winced at the beating Yanagi was giving him.
たく、久々に動いたら疲れた。
What do you mean? You look like you were enjoying that.
まあ、それなりに。で、一華、続きはまた後で。
Okay. My cheeks flushed, but I couldn't help it. I was a woman in love.
今日、泊まってくか。
But what about Enomoto?
あいつは追い出す。笹塚が拾ってくれるだろう。
LOL. Wow, Yanagi, that's cold.
で、どうする？
Please.
じゃあ、後でゆっくり。
I softly intertwined my fingers with his, and we went to go watch our laughing friend. There was bound to be sorrow in the future, but I know that we can create an equal or greater amount of happiness and joy. I'm okay. I softly touched my neck. There was no more malice hidden here. Everyone has their own invisible color. Betrayal, despair, frustration. Nobody knew when they might be attacked by unfair malice. No matter how you tried to prepare for it, sorrow would suddenly strike sometimes. But you couldn't lose your face. People had to be strong and move on. Even if we can't erase all sorrow, I can look strange to someone else. Even if I wasn't purely just, or I felt like I would lose sight of my idols, everything will be fine if I'm with my love. I gripped Yanagi's hand tightly. Oh wait, we have like an end scene. We didn't have a kiss, so holy shit. We had one kiss, so. Let's see if we have in this after thing. Maybe a kiss. Shinjuku.
悪い。待ったか。
No, I just arrived.
鼻の頭赤いぞ。
It's cold, but I did really just get here.
相変わらずお前は嘘が下手だな。
I had no intention of letting him know that I'd been waiting here for over 10 minutes, but I set that aside for now. I can't help but be excited. We'd been so busy with follow-up work that this was our first actual date. I thought that wanting to show up early for something like that was normal.
じゃあ行くか。
Okay. I firmly took his offered hand. His warm passed to me through my hand, and I unwittingly felt my face grow warm. People had recently begun filling the streets. It was a sight that should have been perfectly mundane, but I hadn't seen it in ages.
何笑ってるんだ。
I was just thinking about how happy I am.
そうだな。俺はずっと普通の日常を望んでいたが、こんなに幸せなものだってことを改めて知った。前よりもっと当たり前の日常が大切で特別なものになったと思う。お前が
Let's smile. We walked through town, smiling at each other. Ordinary life, I'd come to realize how much I loved it. Oh, by the way, I ran into Sasuke at the station yesterday.
元気だったか？
He's doing great. His college seemed frustrated.
だろうな。
Enomoto's working hard to get himself rehired too.
勉強してるな、珍しく。あと、岡崎や吉成もよく来るぞ。
For fun.
あいつは警視庁の人間なのに何をやってるんだか。
They just want you to spend time with them. Yanagi, you've been busy prepping the office for detective work. They must be lonely now.
犬か、あいつらは。
Shinjuku had been back to normal for 2 weeks. Everyone had gone back to their peaceful lives, moving towards the future. Kazuki and I went back to visit our family. We discussed the future with them. Our parents looked grim, but they accepted Kazuki's passion and would support his dream. In SRCPO, I continued to listen to people who lived in Shinjuku as I'd been doing before. It was decided that SRCPO, which was created for the X-Day incidents, would continue. The top race had recognized its importance.
いちか、おい、聞いてるか？
Sorry, what is it?
いや、今日はどうするかって、というか、名前で呼ぶのだいぶ慣れたな。
So you have... It makes me happy.
こっそり練習した成果か。
Wait, you actually practice it?
ほどほどに。で、お前は結局俺の方は呼ばれてないが。
Well, I was taken aback at being asked so suddenly. I really did want to call him IG, but I felt like I'd fall even harder if I did. In response to expectant eyes, I resigned myself and cried Mama IG-san. Oh, did that impress you?
うるさい。やっぱり名字でいい。
Oh my god. I even called you IG-san. I practice on my own too.
で、今日はどうする？せっかくの非番なんだ。お前のやりたいことに何でも付き合うぞ。何がしたい？
Yeah, he is like the guy that is blushing when you don't expect it, to be honest. What I want to do...
急に言っても思いつかないか。
Actually, there are just so many things that I want to do with you. I'm happy just being with you.
そうか。あのな、素直なのはいいんだが、あまり素直すぎても正直困る。
Did your heart skip a beat?
だいぶ。
I thought it was absolutely adorable how Yanagi got impressed by Benta like this. That said, I really did have trouble deciding what I wanted to do with him. I want to see a movie together, I want to go shopping together, I want to go to a cafe. I long for an ordinary date like that. Still, I felt blessed just walking through town with him, hand in hand. I just remembered. Yanagi, have you eaten lunch yet?
ああ、食べてないが。
Then, do you want to come over to my place? Just have a seat for a minute. I get things ready. There was something I definitely wanted to do. I thought of this a while ago. I was going to cook for Yanagi. I know, he's much better than me at cooking, so... Sakuragawa and Mukai had told me that the way to win a man's heart was through his stomach. Yanagi had treated me before, so I wanted to return the favor. Above all, I wanted to make him happy with my own cooking. Kazuki wouldn't be back from band practice until tonight, so we should be good on time.
別に気を使わなくていいんだぞ。
It's no trouble at all. I've been desperate to do this. I shook my head emphatically and Yanagi blinked in confusion.
必死？
Because you can cook and clean and do everything on your own. You're a master of the domestic arts. Lol. From the beginning, it's felt like we're out of balance, but I wanted you to like me more. Besides, isn't it normal to want to do something special for the man I love?
あのな。
Yanagi had his hand on his forehead and he heaved a great sigh. Did I shock him? As I panicked slightly, Yanagi looked up. He got very close to me. My heart was pounding. I couldn't help it. Yanagi?
お前、勘違いしてるだろ。
What?
好きになってもらいたいって言ったな。
I did?
俺は好きだって何度も言ったはずだぞ。まさか本気だと思ってないのか？
That's not it. I could never think that way. Hearing it from the person I love. But I love you more.
だから、それが勘違いだって言ってるんだ。
What's that supposed to mean? I'd never seen Yanagi dispirited, but when I didn't follow, he sighed again and stood up.
こういうことだ。
What? Yanagi grabbed me by the arms. He pushed me against the wall and... Oh my god! So far, Yanagi's kisses had been soft and gentle, like they were embracing. But this one was different. It was a fierce, passionate kiss that seemed to steal my breath away. My heart was pounding, my head was spinning, I couldn't stand up straight.
これでも理性を保とうとかなり頑張ってるんだ。それはお前がおるから。お前が可愛いのが悪い。
I could feel my ears flushing. I couldn't deny that I was happy. Of course, I want the person I love to think that I'm cute. That's natural. I wasn't particularly trying to seduce him, but he was that taken with me. I didn't see a problem with it. Rather, I was very happy. And I'm going to keep trying to make you fall even harder in love with me. Our lips locked again. I was drawn into another deep kiss. I felt like I was going to melt. I was hot all over, not just where we touched.
わかったか。俺がどれだけお前のことを好きなのか。
I watched Yanagi in a daze. This felt like a dream. But with an added side of back pain, I clung to Yanagi's shirt.
わからないなら何度でもしてやる。何度だって好きだって言ってやる。あんまり俺の気持ちを疑うと拗ねるぞ。
Now that I wanted to see, it would definitely be adorable. But it wouldn't do to simple make him express his feelings so honestly. If I told you I understood, would that make you stop kissing me?
まったくお前は。
Shared another deep and gentle kiss. While savoring the dreamlike sensation, I suddenly came to my senses. Oh, but today I wanted to cook for you.
そんなの後だ。料理なら俺も手伝ってやる。
Oh. There would be no point if you helped.
俺の料理をお前が嬉しそうに食べてる顔好きなんだから取り上げないでくれ。
My resolve favorite.
諦めて。今は俺を受け入れてろ。
I wavered, we kissed again. I don't think I'll ever be able to beat him. But that was fine. I was happy to give in. I still wanted to be with him forever. With all of these feelings in mind, I kissed Yanagi. Over and over, so that we could share all of our feelings. Wait, there is a new chapter register. Criminal. What? What's this? Criminal. What that means, even. Yeah, I don't know what that means actually. Seems like it's the extra chapter that I activated now. But how I play this? Let's see. I'm curious what that is. I will check this now. But it's in common root? Ah, weird. Oh wait, that actually looks dark. The ninth executor is Tomoki Ogata. After his wrongful arrest 2 years ago, he's lost his job and family. It wouldn't be odd if he turned his hatred on not only the police, but his wife for leaving as well. However,
あなたのことを信じたいと思った。でも、もうダメなの。だって私はあなたのことを疑ってしまった。自分が今まで見てきたあなたではなく、警察の言葉を信じてしまったの。一緒に戦うことだってできたのに、私は逃げた。それが全て。
it could be that this is an extra chapter about all the criminals that includes in the story. Could be, but let's see.
あなたを支えていけるほど、私は強くない。ごめんなさい。
今までありがとう。
He cannot bring himself to hate his wife after her tearful apology.
ねえ、どうしてパパとお別れしなきゃいけないの？パパは正しいことをしたんだよね。
ごめんな。
Holy shit, that's actually sad. Until the moment her mother took her away, Ogata's daughter believed in her father's innocence. And at his workplace,
あいついつも口うるさかったからな。いなくなってせいせいした。
人にとやかく言ってたからバチが当たったんだろう。
there was no shortage of people who pouted of heartless things with no regard to his pain. Tomoki Ogata hated making excuses above all else. He was tough on others, but tougher on himself. He never compressed his sense of justice. That was normal to him.
私が信じてきたものは何だったんだ。
His entire life collapsed so easily. What is your wish?
わからない。なぜこんなことに。なぜ私何度も考えたの。私は駅のホームで絡まれてる彼を見て助けるべきだ。それはそもそも間違いない。
No, your actions were just. Do not blame yourself.
正しい行いをしたところ、それが報われるとは限らない。
seems we are at the moment Mikuni or Saeki. But some of the leads actually.
それを痛感した。あの場で絡まれている彼を見て見ぬふりをしてる者もいたというのに。傍観者でしかなかった彼らと止めに入った私。しかし警察は傍観者であった彼らには目もくれず、私だけを悪人に仕立てようと。誰も私を信じてはくれなかった。警察の官僚に惑わされ、やってもいない罪まで背負わされ、もう私は生きる希望が見出せん。
You wish to die in despair?
一人だ。世間からさえすなわく生きていくくらいならいっそ。
You shall not perish without proving your justice to the world. It is everyone else that is wrong. You have done no wrong.
この世界に私の居場所はない。
Yes, Ogata. Ogata is the guy in the screen with the white hair. Yeah, that's Ogata. If you don't have a place in this world, then you should make one for yourself.
そんなことできるはずが。
Yes, it is. I want to remake this world, where only despair can be born. We must join hands, and together we shall create a new world. That is when you shall make it known that your ideology is just.
私が正しい。
In order to incite a revolution of the will of the people and bring a righteous rebirth of Japan, I will need your help.
私にそんなことができるだろうか。
Tell me, until today, have you ever doubted your own sense of justice?
いや。
Then maintain the spirit and put it into action. The same way you always done. Have faith in your sense of justice.
そうだ。臆病になってはいけない。何が悪で何が正義かわからない奴らに思い知らせてやろう。正しき世界のあり方を。
We shall prove your justice to them, and we will create a new world together. Oh, see, it's all of them. Show. The 8th executor Hanako Kobayashi. She's a cheerful woman, but her past is far darker than her looks. She blended in with the crowd, made no enemies, and she made sure she didn't cause any conflict.
毎日つまんないな。
Yup.
同じことの繰り返し。退屈。
She's your typical everyday woman you'd see in every city in the world. Until that day.
何これ。こんな歌聞いたことない。まっすぐ心に届いてくる。 心臓がギュッて握りつぶされそう。心も体も全部歌と一緒になって、こんな世界初めて見た。一色康弘、ヒロくん。
That song changed her. Before she only thought to not make any waves, but she started to express her own opinion. And soon, his music became a crucial part of her life.
君、いつも最前列にいる子だよね。
気づいてくれてたんですか？
声、いつもよく聞こえるから。
ヒロくんの歌はほんとすごいから。私、これからも。
よかった。次はもっと最高の歌。君の心に。君や応援してくれるみんながいるから、俺はずっと歌っていられる。
そんな、ヒロくんのおかげで私、ヒロくんが輝き続けるのが私の夢なの。
俺も夢を追って歌うよ。じゃあ気をつけて帰って。
ヒロくん、私のこと知っててくれた。ありがとうって言ってくれた。嬉しい。ヒロくんが喜んでくれるなら、私なんだってできる。
Shiki was recruited by a big agent who caught one of his concert performances, and his route to professional career was formed. She became overjoyed and waited for the day his songs would bring happiness to more people. But Ishiki was mistakenly arrested soon after pulling the plug on his professional career.
どうしてこんなことになったの？ヒロくんは何も悪いことしてないのに。悪いのはヒロくんに絡んできたおじさんでしょ。それにヒロくんを誤認逮捕したやつ。頑張ってきたヒロくんはどうなるの？謝れば済む問題じゃないよね。だってヒロくんは傷つけられたんだから。ヒロくんを悲しませたんだから。なのに私、何もしてあげられない。悔しい。許せない。悔しい。許せない。絶対に。ヒロくんの歌があったから私は変われた。生きる意味も楽しさも教えてくれた。
Well, but it's a bit sad that it's actually not like that you can see like something. Yeah, it's just text about it, which is a bit sad. So I don't know if there will come something else. But I think it's probably a part of this because I'm missing 3 images there and I'm missing I'm missing also one by Yanagi actually. I don't know which one though. I missed a short story from him. Yeah, I will play this and then I will stop for today. Because I think this texting is, well, kind of... Wait, what was actually the short story? Oh wait, I think that was also only text, right? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think I will end for now and probably will stream for 1 hour Tears of Tennis, I guess. I will see. But yeah, be right back then.